Virginia, please welcome Christopher, the Dream Killer, Mohr.
Chris the Dream Killer Mohr, fighting out of Wytheville, Virginia, out of Ring Combat Sports, coached by Greg and Kim Marine, coming in with a 1-0 record. Fighting up against Nikita Stoll, an MMA fighter from Mastering MMA out of Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa. Coming in as a debut fighter, being coached by Lee Swecker tonight. Chris Mohr coming off of his recent victory out of the last TOC, so Coach Ring here is gotta have high hopes for this young man as he comes against another debut fighter who's made his way across the pond.
This man is an MMA fighter representing Mastering MMA. Coming in at 186 pounds. By way of Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa. Please welcome Nikita Stoll.
Just remember, folks, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, make sure to tag Titans of the Cage, hashtag TOC Fights on any of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also follow us by checking out tocfights.com. Keep in mind our next event will be October 21st, 2023, of our Titans of the Cage 34, right back here at the Wytheville Meeting Center.
Nikita's feet and ankles heavily taped up here. Oh, both men are throwing heavy hands. Big kick.
There you go. Chin tuck, Chris.
Stoll coming out here, very interesting striking dynamic. Good leg kick by Stoll.
There you go. 1, 2.
Yeah, Nikita is really feeding those uppercuts. Every time they end up into a clinch position, he is throwing an uppercut. Fighter really has their hands up either. They're just kind of
He's looking for one punch.
hands super low. Chris has got to get his hands up.
He's getting tired, Chris. Put some pace on him. He's getting tired. Slow him down.
All right. Nikita has seemed to really gassed out of here a little bit early. He's not putting up the same intensity. He's not throwing with the same power. Chris is still respecting that power that he felt there earlier in that round, though. Both fighters are seeming a little bit timid here right now. Both of them have ate a couple shots and they didn't like it.
Let's go. More than one, Chris.
Stoll looks a little gassed.
More than one.
More tentative with that inside leg kick.
Mohr really needs to stay on the outside of the exchange here and stop trying to get into a boxing match.
Mohr needs to start getting a little more aggressive here and start pressing his advantage here. Stoll is not really throwing much, but if Mohr starts to get a little more aggressive, I feel like he could push him against the wall and start to get something.
Well, he is doing a good job of defending. I will Chris that he has slipped several punches that were heat seekers. Yeah, now he's starting
Nice overhand.
There's a 10-second clicker.
He don't like pressure. He don't like pressure, Chris. He don't like it. He don't want it.
So Stoll looked like he was gassed a little bit there in the first, but definitely an interesting first round by Mohr and Stoll. Mohr seemed to be a little more in control, but wasn't really pressing his advantage. Of course, he may have been saving some gas in the tank for later rounds.
Yes. Nikita looked really good earlier in the round, but I really think that he just kind of blew a lot of his gas right there, and his nose cutting off as well. The nose of Nikita Stoll is we're having a hard time getting the bleeding to stop over there. Good to see a high pace coming from Chris Mohr at the beginning of this round if he follows his coach's instructions. Stoll needs to really play this smart. He's landing bombs on the inside. Body head. Ooh, that was a hard kick right there. Stoll came on heavy, taking some deep breaths now. No longer able to breathe out of his nose, hurting on his cardio.
Left for that round.
Nasty uppercut there from Stoll.
Straight punches, Chris. Take him down. Overhand, Chris. Overhand right. Jab, overhand. Take that overhand.
Stoll missed there on a heavy hit.
Let that right hand go, Chris.
Mohr is keeping him honest with a quick jab.
He's just playing it very cautious. And he's getting a little too close to the striking range when he's walking in. He needs to play at the end of his range and not walk into it.
Face, Chris.
Mohr is keeping those hands down and not really protecting himself, but he needs to be a little more aggressive. He's not going to... Stoll with a Superman there.
Let your hands go, Chris.
I think both men might actually be pretty gassed here. Mohr has not put out much output at all this round.
Now throw your right hand.
There's another uppercut there from Stoll.
Give it to me.
Nice inside leg kick finally.
Oh, he paid for it with 2 crosses after that.
He bit on it.
That's it, he's exhausted. Blood flying from the nose of Stoll now.
Stoll a little uneasy on his feet
Chris
there.
is tired. Go. Put some moisture on.
Chris has really got to recognize what's happening here and pick up the pace, but he is eating some shots on the way in because his hands are down.
Win the round. He eats every jab you throw. Jab cross. Jab cross. Overhand, overhand right.
Both fighters, low hands, not really pushing the pace here at the end, 10-second clicker.
Stoll very uneasy on his feet. The end of 2, both fighters hitting the end of the gas reserves. They've got to try to find some sort of answer here in the 3rd, or else this is going to come down to decision.
Well, they're going to have to do something about the blood coming from the nose of Stoll there. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but he is spraying the crowd right now every time he is getting hit.
Yeah, the corners are working on Stoll's nose right now, but it is a bloodbath over there.
Yeah, the back of Mohr is currently covered in blood as well over here.
How bad do you want it, Chris?
Round 3, this is where it's going to separate out the men from the boys, as we see both of these fighters having to kind of dig deep in the reserves here as Mohr and Stoll finish off this fight.
Mohr the aggressor, there's a little spot of blood on my forehead for my troubles here. Mohr's got to keep on the pace. If Chris will keep the pace on,
When you're at range,
I'm pretty sure that he will do just fine.
Overhand, overhand.
If he keeps letting Stoll dictate this pace, he's going to take this fight.
Right there, he leads into it, Chris!
Stoll looks like he's just about one strike away from hitting the ground if Mohr can just kind of catch him in there.
We haven't really seen anything out of the ground.
No.
I mean, that might be the answer here. Oh, there's
an incidental hit.
Yeah. So, both men will get a minute to recharge here. Stoll may recover a little bit more here than Mohr will.
They're upset that you're coaching, Pop.
Only gets 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes for an accident. I promise you will actually get your 5
Over the cage there, old Four Eyes over there.
Everybody that laughed watched the fight. Thank you. That's what makes our fighters
Time to catch your breath, but Mohr's got to start realizing that he had a great opportunity there to finish this fight.
No, he's not the only one catching his breath right now. His opponent is also catching his breath. So, it takes a full 5 here. They could both recharge a little bit, but is that the game plan? The idea would be to really play on the cardio of Stoll here. Still see blood just pouring from the nose over there from Stoll.
Yeah, Stoll's catching his breath here. This may not be a...
They both seem to have kind of caught their breath and regained composure and everything else. Chris may be looking for a few more minutes here and everything else to kind of collect himself and try to improve on his cardio. Looks like he is up to scratch now. So you're going to see a very recovered Stoll this next round. Chris will take advantage of it as well. Crowd started with the slow clap to build motivation here. Back at it. To the fans and the crowd, 5 minutes seems like an eternity. When you're in there, it seems like it was a blink of an eye.
Absolutely. I think we're ready to get started. Referee Kane Thomas is about to restart this fight. Here we go, finish off the third.
The corner was calling for it, and he executed. Back again with straight hands right down the middle. Very, very wobbly on his feet. Somebody's mouthpiece is out. Stoll trying to get that takedown back.
Very high takedown attempt.
That pace. Chris really needs to turn it on right here. He wants to win this fight.
Stoll is gassed again. Mohr needs to take advantage here, but neither fighter seems to be really in shape to do too much at this point.
Mohr is definitely equally gassed. He has got a giant hematoma over top of his left eye right now. It's getting close to a cut.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds, guys. Leave it all on the line. Let him go. And he gets a takedown to try to secure the round.
But this is going to come down to a judge's decision as we finish off round number 3 between Chris Mohr and Nikita Stoll. What a fight between both these gentlemen had, characterized by a lot of missed opportunities, but also a lot of heavy hits. Both these fighters came out there and gave it all they had, and they left it all in the cage.
In reflection, I'm not really sure which way this is going to go.
No, it was a very equal fight there. I mean, especially towards the end of the second and the third. Split decision would be my guess. Mohr had an opportunity to finish it, but couldn't quite get it done. Nikita Stoll landed some strikes. Let's send it to Rick Caruso to finish it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of war, we head to the judges' scoreboard. All 3 judges scored this about the same, 29-28 across the board. For your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Nikita